Welcome to Hiner Outdoor Living. We're a team of yardists that take boring, mundane yards and transform them into livable works of art. Join us as we cater to outsiders like you and make home your favorite destination. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Hiner Outdoor Living. My name is Matt Hiner. I am the chief yardist here at Hiner Outdoor Living. And today we've got an exciting project going on for you. We are going to be building a Cobble 300. That is our 6x8 foot pond, about 24 inches deep. And we've got a 5-foot stream that we're building onto this thing. So we've got Ethan and crew. They are now currently loading up the trucks. We're getting all the rock loaded up. We're about to head to the job site so we can line them out and figure out what we're going to do. This will be a quick 2-day job. Really fun, really exciting. We got a great client that we're working with today, so let's get started. All right, we're gonna head to CNC. It's pretty nice. We just pulled out of our office. We are actually located right in the middle of their operation, so it's really convenient for us to just head right on over, pick out the rock we need. It's ideal for these small jobs, so we can get the specific types of rock that we want, because when you're doing something this small, there's very minimal room for error. And that means that we've got to come with all the supplies we need. Anytime that we have to leave the job site, it's killing our hours, it's killing our efficiency, and we just need to make sure that we're in and out as quickly as possible so we can spend the time that we have allocated to actually building a quality product. So now that we're in the rock yard, we're gonna go look at the different sizes that we have available to us. With this being our Cobble 300, that means that we're using our cobblestone that we have available to us. And this cobblestone is the smaller rock choice that we have, but it's nice because we can still build a quality pond with all the ecosystem that comes along with it, but we're able to eliminate the need for all of the equipment necessary to bring in the big boulders. With these cobbles, we've got our 8 to 20 inch. And so as we can see, as we pull up to this bin, so this cobble ranges anywhere from 8 inches to about 20 inches. And so it's really important for us. We'll come in and we'll typically rummage through the pile and push some of the bigger rocks to the front. So when we're scooping this up, we can have some of those character boulders. Part of getting the cobble is we also need to make sure we're grabbing the gravel. And the gravel is an integral part because that's where all the beneficial bacteria is going to grow and all that on all that surface area. So it's important for us to get a different sized gravel that's going to complement the size so we get a texture variation. And so we've got our 1.5 inch and our 3/4 inch coming up here on the right. So this is an integral part because this is where all the beneficial bacteria grows. But we need this for filling in all the flat spots of the stream as well as the flat areas of the pond. And so having that texture variation gives it a more natural look, but then is also a necessary part of the construction because it will add stability. We'll be able to backfill some of those larger pieces of cobble as well. Top of the morning. Come here. Here we go. Pond people love their dogs. From here, what you want to do is kind of like re-spray out your 6x8 just so you kind of have your template of where you want to go. And I would start with just getting this first shelf perfectly excavated. Think of what the finished grade needs to be like when we're all done, and do that now. Okay. All right. Ethan is getting squared away. We've got the crews are unloading everything. And what's going on next is they're going to continue with the excavation. They're going to get that area all prepped. It's a small, really tight space. So we're really trying to take into consideration just that deck and not creating any damage, minimizing all the handwork that we got to do. But we really want to come in and get that whole area level. We've got a pond that's going to have that level water area, but it's got a slight slope. So we got to think outside the liner and get that space prepped. So that way when we put this pond in, it looks natural like it was always meant to be. All right, so inevitably you start digging. We get all the main utilities called in and we're clear to start digging, and we hit 3 irrigation lines and a drain pipe. So that's right where the pond is going, and so we needed to reroute those around the outside of the pond, especially the drain pipe, because the last thing we want is a drain pipe that goes through underneath the liner, and if there's ever an issue in the future, we want to make sure that we're not causing a problem underneath the liner which would turn that into a major repair. So the right thing to do is just to take a quick time out, figure out what the best solution is. In this case, we decided that we're going to find it uphill side of the pond and put a 90 and take it downhill and redirect that around the pond completely. That will avoid any future problems and put us back on track to getting this pond back on schedule.
Maybe it's a Bluetooth screen.
I thought it would be fun to join Marshall and Sam on an indoor soccer league, and so we were playing in a game on Sunday, and I should be playing in the old man league. However, I'm playing with these guys that are in their 20s and probably in their teens, thinking they're playing for the World Cup, and someone came in on the side and took me out on the knee, and so I'm dealing with a little bit of pain, just trying to make a round without letting it defeat me. But had fun. Played soccer for 20 years growing up, and I just enjoy it.
You guys see the deer right there?
Yeah, they're crazy, dude.
What the heck? Oh, there's like 4 of them. They're all up in here this morning.
we've got liner in, and we're gonna start doing boulders, rock, the cool part. We're done digging. It's a little cold, but it's not terrible. And, yeah, it's been good. Productive.
Ooh, look at that.
Like a glove, dude. Like a glove. Like a glove.
Have you done this before?
I'm a yardist, actually.
See now, look how tight you got that right there.
Yeah,
Like that looks so good. And then you can come in and like mortar it up a little bit more. But like, see this little gap right here? See how we got a little bit? Now this will stick up. Now I got a little bit of randomness, and now come stand where I am. Sorry, excuse me. So when you're doing this stuff, you want to make sure you're constantly standing back and looking at your work. Because when you're in it, you're gonna get that tonal zone.
Yeah.
So like every 3 rocks that you've done, you want to take a step back and look.
Okay. So like you said, those little gaps. Like...
See those little gaps? Those are actually encouraged.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Because yeah, see that? See how we got a little pocket for rock? Just add that extra dimension. Break up the monotony of just big rocks.
Yeah,
and it makes it look like it's. Otherwise, you get it too stacked up a look, and it looks artificial. This looks like Mother Nature dropped it in, and that's how it's settled.
Okay.
So that like how that's got the little rocks coming out, and the little in those V's. Oh, bonito.
Bonito.
Once you get in there, it's hard to get out, so
Well,
careful.
yeah. If I could bend my knee. Gorgeous.
Okay, I see.
One thing that's going through my mind right now as I'm making decisions on which rocks to choose is the size of the pump. We're working with a 3,000 gallon per hour pump, and so that tells me we can't have massively wide falls. So we gotta choose the rock size appropriately. With the 3,000, you know, we can comfortably get a nice looking cascade over about 6 to 8 inches wide. 5,000 we could probably go up to 12 to 14. But 3,000 is one of the smaller pumps we work with, so we want to choke these falls up a lot smaller so we can get a bigger impact. We try and spread it out too much, it's going to trickle over this side, trickle over that side, and it's not going to look like much.
Yep, makes sense.
All right, we are pulling out of the job site now. Liner's down and guys are starting to rock in the pond. Starting to look like something. We just got done putting some of the key big boulders that are going to be making the bigger presence and be the focal points of this pond when it's all built. And so I just stayed with them to make sure that we were dialing in some of those key features and getting that first waterfall built. And now that I know that they understand the direction, I can go back to the office and continue working on the things that I've got going on over there.
just looks so awesome.
Oh, there they go. Yeah.
Yay! I just love it. So cool. Thank
We think we built a pond for the homeowners, but really we built a pond for the dogs, the deer, the bear, the everything, but they just got home and saw it for the first time and they were ecstatic with the sound and just the way it's turning out. And yeah, Ethan, great job.
Thank you, sir. Will, great job, man.
Thanks, man.
Oh yeah.
For more dog ponds and bear ponds, like, comment, subscribe, and tune into the next episode. Till next time, thanks guys.